Welcome back to SB Nation. NBA free agency has officially opened. Players can officially get some of that sweet scratch. Our very own Ben Golliver has more on which teams are winning, which teams are losing. Here's a hint, the really good teams are winning.
NBA free agency is officially open. That means players can no longer just agree to deals. They can actually sign them. They can put pen to paper or pen to iPad if you're Darren Williams, and you can get your money. NBA fans now can take a look at over the first couple of days of free agency who won and who lost. And I think, unfortunately, for a lot of fans around the league, this was about the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. You take a look at the Miami Heat, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Brooklyn Nets, all desirable markets or big markets. They all got significantly better over these first couple of days. Let's start with the defending champion Miami Heat. They added 2 pieces for a combined $4 million. It's almost a joke how cheap they got these guys. And they're getting a player, number 1 in Ray Allen, who's going to make a huge difference. He's going to make them that much more difficult to defend. When LeBron James is driving to the basket, if you come down and collapse, Ray Allen's going to make you pay from the three-point line. He's got a ring. He's got the playoff experience. He's going to be an excellent addition, and they just make the Miami Heat clearly the favorite to repeat their title in 2013. But also don't overlook Rashard Lewis. You know, he's kind of been a punchline because of his giant contract over the last couple of years. He's maybe a little bit past his prime. Actually, he is a lot past his prime, but he can still shoot the ball. He can still, take a dribble, step in and shoot a jumper. He can provide some injury insurance for guys like Chris Bosh and LeBron James down the stretch of the season. And he's just another quality piece that you add up. And sure, he's ring chasing. Ray Allen's ring chasing. But you can't blame them for that, but you can get a little bit frustrated by it. And I'm sure there's a lot of teams around the league who are frustrated that the Heat were able to add so much talent at such little cost. Another major winner in this free agency game has been the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, you talk about Ramon Sessions being a Band-Aid solution previously. I mean, you talk about Steve Blake, forget about it. They got Steve Nash, all-star point guard, future first-ballot Hall of Famer most likely, multiple-time MVP. He's a distributor, playmaker. You guys know what his game's all about. He's going to make Kobe Bryant's life easier. He's going to put Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum into situations where they can succeed. He's going to totally transform Los Angeles' offense. He's going to make the Lakers probably a top 3 team along with the Heat and the Thunder heading into next season. And the one winner that kind of came out of nowhere is going to be the Brooklyn Nets. Now, Mike Prada of SB Nation named them as one of the teams that got the best on the court compared to last season. And there's no question about it. They added all sorts of talent. They re-signed Darren Williams. They traded for all-star guard Joe Johnson. They're bringing Gerald Wallace back. They should be expected to bring back Brook Lopez, who should be healthy. They've made a number of other minor moves, around their rotation to bring in other talent. And the biggest winner in all of this may be Nets fans who've suffered through a bunch of bad basketball over the recent seasons. Now they get to watch a team that should probably be, one of the 4, maybe 3 or 4 best teams in the Eastern Conference. That's a huge upgrade. They've got to be stoked. So let's take a look at some of the losers. Well, among the contenders, probably the biggest losers, the Chicago Bulls. They really just didn't get better. They were stuck a little bit salary cap-wise. Such big dollar commitments to Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, and Carlos Boozer, and that really hamstrung them. They weren't able to go out there and add, any major talent, and then they got poached a little bit by the Houston Rockets coming after Omer Asik. So they had to, tie up their money or at least their thoughts with what they should do there. It just didn't get better, and if you're not moving forward, you're taking a step back when Miami's making the moves they made. Of the contenders, that's the biggest loser, but I think around the NBA, the absolute other biggest losers are the small market teams who just can't compete. I mean, if you're a team like Sacramento Kings, you can't go out there and make a compelling case to free agents to come play for you when the likes of Miami's out there, when Brooklyn's out there, even when a team like the New York Knicks are out there, throwing big money at guys like Marcus Camby and J.R. Smith to keep them around. So, unfortunately, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. That's been the story here for the first couple of days of free agency. Be sure to check out all the breakdowns, including the winners and losers column on sbnation.com/NBA, and be sure to subscribe to SB Nation on YouTube.
All right, there you have it. Let us know how your team did, which free agents still out there are worth your attention. Let us know in the comments, and be sure to check out Ben Golliver on Blazers Edge and, of course, sbnation.com. Subscribe up above. We'll see you soon.